Witamy Blueberry Finger Channel. Następujący klip to jest mecz z San Antonio Spurs, gdzie faktycznie tutaj dopiero zaczęło się wszystko kleić, zaczęło się wszystko elegancko, że tak to powiem, że mój zawodnik zaczął dopiero elegancko jakoś rzucać, grać. Też zawodnicy inni zaczęli go już bardziej postrzegać jako kogoś zaufanego i dlatego też już więcej troszeczkę punktów zostało zebranych, troszeczkę więcej zbiórek. Zapraszam do oglądania, do zobaczenia.
Here's Krant. He's covered by Brown. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Yeah, 6 years as an assistant there. He was head coach at Pomona, an assistant coach with the Golden State Warriors and the Spurs, and eventually moved into the front office in San Antonio. But wow, what an amazing run it's been for him. 17 years as the head.
Outside, Green. The dish to Duncan. And that misses. That would have put him up. And for Shannon Brown, a great athlete. Makes sense for him to drive to the rim.
Yeah, he's had to work on his ball handling. He's got those huge hands. We've seen how good he is finishing in transition. But as his handles have improved, his overall game has expanded as well.
On the floor for San Antonio. Down low, it's Duncan and Splitter. Green teams with Leonard on the wings, and it's Mills in at the point. Lillard, the pass to the basket, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Boy, it's from Oklahoma City. They let go of their previous trainer who'd been with the team for 19 seasons. Fair or not, I think the seat got hot after all the injuries that were really devastating this team.
There's the pick. Plenty of space, but he gets it back. Here's Crabbe, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Spurs making a switch here. Diaz checked in, and Mills kicks to Leonard. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Dishes it to Splitter. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 5 to shoot. Here's Mills. Count it from 12. And the Spurs lead by 3. And for the Blazers, statistically the most injured team in the NBA club from 2009 through 2012.
And the new training staff is advanced in not just injury treatment, but injury prevention. And that's key, using strength bands, recording baseline measurements for muscle strength and flexibility, even using Eastern medicine. So they're not leaving any stone unturned.
Crabbe kicks to Batum. Lets it go from deep. That's good. Batum's got 6.
And that kind of defense is just not...
The Trailblazers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Lillard attacking. Some solid defense from Boris Diaw.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face.
Trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish.
Trailblazers trail by 6. And Steve, what's your take on his comments during the press conference after that last game?
I think he's starting to lose it, Kevin. I think he's just had it up to here with the questions, with the media sessions, game after game. I mean, he actually referenced somebody named Madame Zora, a fortune teller. He's definitely losing it.
I don't know. You know, I talk to fortune tellers before every game too, Steve. It's something that I'll play by guys too.
And how's my commentary going to be tonight? Solid?
Well, that's not exactly what she said.
In this half.
Here's DeCola. It's Brown on the wing. No good again that time. Well, as Steve was saying, Clark, you know, they're in the same conference. There's going to be a lot of familiarity there. And who knows, after that, they may see each other in the playoffs, too, if all goes well for them.
Shooting with better defense.
And this is a good shooting team, Clark. It really shows in their free throw percentage. You mentioned they were in the top 10 in terms of free throw percentage as a team last year. I think it's important for this club to really attack offensively. When they do get to the line, they tend to knock down their free throws, and those easy points go a long way.
6 to shoot. Leonard brings the double team. From 18 feet away. No luck. And San Antonio will go.
Listen, you know, the top post defenders in the NBA, but I believe LaMarcus Aldridge is one of the most underrated post defenders in the NBA because of that length and quickness.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, as you know, gentlemen, Greg Popovich is one of the foremost practitioners of the intentional fouling that sends poor free throw shooters to the line. Not exactly a fan favorite, and Pop says, quote,
Makes things very difficult on whoever he's guarding.
Yeah, you know, his numbers don't indicate how valuable he is defensively in terms of block shots. What he does, though, as you said, Kevin, is challenge shots. And he never gives up easy baskets to the guy he's guarding. He's a pretty good help defender as well. It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Right outside. He dishes it to Williams. Gives him the lead pass. Pass to the monster. Lillard outside. And there's the pass to the monster. And he banks in the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
And Houston, that's getting the job done, and they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are really high percentage looks.
That's good.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass harder.
Lead by 4. Down low, the monster takes it up with both hands and rips it down. No challenge from the defense there. Clark could have put.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
They set the screen. McCollum dishes to Lillard. He passes to the monster. No good. Nice D from Duncan. San Antonio's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the 4th. It's Parker with the drive. Here's Leonard. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending.
They'll count the basket.
When you hear the crowd kind of murmuring, I don't think they agreed with the officials on that one.
Steve, I tell you what, they're really letting.
29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. Parker against Lillard. Parker passes to Ginobili. Buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Boy, he quieted the crowd with that big shot. That's a big play.
Yeah, nothing. But you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. And here we go with Tony Parker. From downtown. Ginobili misses. Here's Lillard. 10 shots. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there to ensure that they're going to go home with the W.
Here's Parker. And the miss. And so it's Portland winning this one. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
And that'll wrap it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and thanks for tuning in.
Zatem tak jak widać, wygrana przepiękna, statystyki powiększone na miarę nawet Marcina Gortata. No i teraz zdecydowałem się wybrać sobie Lunges Training Camp, bo widzę, że to daje efekty, więc robimy sobie kolejny tym razem z Rodmanem. Miłego
They
oglądania
were
tego treningu.
raving, huh? I find that hard to believe. Sounds like typical media-driven hyperbole to me. Who was it then? Yeah, I didn't think you'd have a name. Let me just tell you one thing then. This team's all about winning. I don't think it matters to any one of these guys what an individual teammate does as long as we end up on the right side of the final score. And since we did that tonight, I don't think anyone's too caught up in my stat line or anyone else's.
Więc jeżeli chodzi o ten odcinek, to byłoby na tyle. Dzięki wielkie. Do następnego. See ya.